Hey YouTube, how's it going? Yeah, I know, it's been way too long since the last vlog, but in the last several days I have had me a time, oh boy, I tell you. Uh, you know the old saying, never assume, because it makes an ass out of you and me? Well, I made a mistake. A bad one, actually. I assumed, and it cost me a little bit. It cost me several days of feeling like crap, and I'm only just now starting to come out of it. Earlier in the week, I had a doctor visit, and some medications that I had not been having for a while got re-prescribed. I went and picked them up, and I did what I'm supposed to do. I started taking them. The problem is I assumed something that I shouldn't have assumed. You see, most of my medications, like all but one or two, are things that I have to take twice a day. So I take it in the morning, I take it in the evening. The lesson here is when you have a prescription, when you first pick up a prescription, it doesn't matter if it's something that you've had for 1,000 years, you need to stop before you take it and read the label to make sure you know what you're doing. I didn't do that. I just assumed it was like everything else. It's just take one in the morning, take one in the evening. And that was a huge problem. The medication in question was lisinopril. Lisinopril is what they call an ACE inhibitor. It is primarily a high blood pressure medication. Now, interestingly enough, I don't have high blood pressure. My blood pressure always ranges in there, say, between 110 to 125 over 60 to 75 or so. Classic, textbook, good, normal blood pressure. I have been referred to as being disgustingly normal in that particular regard. So, why'd they give me that? Because it is also used for folks that have had heart attacks. Like last year I had a heart attack, and that's why I'm on the stuff. The trick is that since I don't have high blood pressure, the dosage has to be low. Very low. Now what I did when I started taking that stuff about 4 days ago now, is I took one pill in the morning and one in the evening, just like all the rest of them I do. That was wrong. I realized it yesterday. I actually stopped, got up, and looked at the doggone label like I should have in the beginning. And the directions for it, this is a 5 milligram pill of lisinopril, and the directions were for once a day to take half a pill. Now, I wasn't taking half, I was taking the whole pill, which is twice what I'm supposed to have. And then I was doing it twice a day, which is 4 times what I was supposed to have. Is it any wonder that I got hit with a wall of dizziness and lightheadedness that made it almost impossible for me to even look at games and stuff? Yeah. And like I said, I'm just now coming off of that. What I did was I decided to stop taking it entirely for a few days to let the excess get out of my system. Oh boy. Totally nasty, ugly situation. And I figure in another day or two, I'll start taking it again. And this time, I will take the time, I will cut the pills in half, and I will put it next to the other once a day pill. So I won't make that mistake again. I mean, it might be 400 or 500 years before I make that mistake again. That was nasty. I mean, you ever been hit by a wave of, you get suddenly dizzy and lightheaded? It's like the ground is falling out from under you. Yeah, that was bad. And about all I could do was just sleep it off. Because there was several times it got so bad I couldn't even look at the monitor. Couldn't even look at it because it just made me dizzier and nasty. But thankfully, I am getting over it, and I won't be making that dumb mistake again. I tell you, that was a dumb mistake. No two ways about it. Because I know better. Always read prescription labels before you open them up and take them. Because that's really kind of important, you know? So, that's why for the last week or so, for most of the last week, the last 4 or 5 days, that I haven't been getting a whole heck of a lot done. But, since I'm starting to feel better, I'm going to be trying to get some stuff done. I'm going to see if I can get a Skyrim episode out today, and Stationeers for tomorrow, and I'm working on another thing or so, another something I'm working on that should be happening soon-ish. We'll see. In the meantime, be careful with your prescriptions. Little things can do bad number on you. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.
Here's the TinFoilChef.